John Boehner back in step with his party after apparently bolting from his party. The House Minority Leader now firmly behind Senate Republican boss Mitch McConnell's call in the Senate that everyone's taxes stay cut or nobody's taxes stay cut, to Republican Congressman John Fleming of Louisiana on this mess. Is it a mess, first off, Congressman? I'm getting different reads from your various leaders.
Well, of course, I can't speak for Leader Boehner. I can only speak for myself, John Fleming, and I can tell you that I'm committed to supporting no tax increases, not even for a year, not even 2 years or 5 years. I want to see permanent establishment of the Bush tax cuts and even go beyond that.
All right, well, that doesn't look likely. You're closer to this than I'll ever be, but that doesn't look likely. So you're saying short of making them permanent, you're not voting to extend any of them?
Well, absolutely. You know, I'm a small business owner myself and have been for a number of years, Neil. And we in small business, we work out of a window that's maybe 5, 10 years in the future. So if we even extend these tax cuts for a year or two, I don't think that's sufficient. And remember that
better
we're
than
not
nothing,
talking,
right? It's better than nothing. The argument that I think Mr. Boehner was raising, look, I would love to see them permanent. But when even Mitch McConnell is saying if 2 years is the best we got, then 2 years is better than nothing. You say no.
I agree. I mean, if I had to vote for a 2-year extension versus no extension, I would vote for a 2-year extension. But I really think
that was my original question. So push comes to shove, you might prefer permanent, but you could live with 2 years if the alternative was nothing.
Well, absolutely, because then in 2 years I would be working to extend it even longer.
All right, but is there much division here? Because I got the sense, sir, that your leader, John Boehner, was hung out to dry when he essentially said that. Look, if I had to choose between extending them on the rich at the risk of not giving them to the middle class, I'd rather give them to the middle class and deal later with the rich. That wasn't such a crazy notion, was it?
No, not at all. And I think that this was just another attempt by the White House to parse what he said into something that he really didn't mean. All he was saying is he certainly doesn't want to see tax increases for the middle class. All he was saying is that we need to do it for everyone because that's where we're going to get the job creation.
What if the only alternative right now, Congressman, is, look, we can extend them for the middle class and everyone below. We just can't extend them for the rich. If you had to choose between the two, what would you do?
I personally would vote against anything other than cutting taxes across the board, Neil.
So it's everybody or nobody?
Absolutely.
Do enough number of your colleagues feel the same way?
I believe so, and in fact, it sounds like Democrats, many of them feel the same way.
Yeah, how many
Democrats?
How many Democrats do you suspect?
Well, we think 5 in the Senate and probably 10 or more in the House. And again, remember that if you raise taxes on those who make above $250,000, you're talking about small businesses, and that's going to cut jobs. So this is about the middle class. By cutting taxes for those who make over $250,000, you're helping the middle class because you're helping them create jobs.
Okay, we'll watch it. Boy, it's becoming quite the drama. Congressman, thank you very much, sir.
Great. Thank you so much, Neil.
Well, who says Republicans suit them to a T? Why Tea Partiers stand to make news, upending not Democrats, but Republicans, and not just any Republicans. Once again, very big, once heavily favored Republicans. After